I just wanted to give some thoughts on the Sony Action Cam 4K. I wanted to update my recording to 4K high def, ultra high def, and saw the praise and reviews for the Action Cam. Personally, I am very, very unimpressed. Now, while the image itself, or the crispness and quality of the image in daylight was absolutely stunning, nighttime was extraordinarily pixelated. And I don't even mean dark out, I mean twilight. I mean sun just setting and it's still fairly bright outside, and it was pretty pixelated. Same went with indoor shooting. I was impressed with the daylight picture. It was crystal frickin' clear in the bright sunlight, and when I say bright sunlight, I mean really bright sunlight. Steady shot did not work in 4K because it couldn't over record and over to the image to be able to software steady shot. But then again, anything's better than nothing. Now on the 1080 and lower resolutions, it did work. This says 100 megabit per second record rate. It was actually only 95. For what you get the battery, a bunch of mounts, camera, and a waterproof case. That was nice. Now this is 2015. Can we get a little bit of an update to a very shitty, and I'm not afraid to say it, very shitty and hard to navigate, I'd say 1980s style little pixelated screen, black and white. Not even that, and can't even spell out all the words properly because they use some broken kind of styling. I can do live streaming. It's supposed to be able to connect to iPhones and Androids. Would not connect to my iPhone, and actually I couldn't even download the software because I have iOS 7 and I'm not updating to iOS 8 because it slowed down my friend's phone insanely even after a fresh wipe. And so no iOS 8 here, so that means I don't get to use their new software. Wind noise reduction, it worked. Stereo microphone, didn't really get to test that. My biggest gripe is the wide angle 170 degree lens. Now you can do wide angle without crap loads of distortion. However, this was so bad. I mean, I felt like I was looking through a pair of, the back end of a Coke bottle. It was almost making me sick to my stomach watching the video. I do have a daytime video clip that I will play at the end right now. Personally, for $500, save your money. I actually got this for $350, and surprisingly, I was able to resell it after only 30 minutes of playing with it for $415. So at least I didn't go backwards. Gino, quiet, please. That's right, buddy. So now the casing itself, the waterproof casing, and the body of the camera, I do like. And I probably would have been fine with this camera if the image wasn't so distorted. I mean, literally, it's Coke bottle lens, insanely fish-eyed. Insane fish-eye picture. And you'll get to see that in a minute. Maybe if it's something you're snowboarding, but what's the point of watching a distorted picture? You want, crystal clear. I can see wanting a wide field of view, but you can do a wide field of view without it looking all fish-eyed and distorted. Everything around the edges was just blurred and stretched and elongated. Not impressed. That is probably the sole reason I'm returning this right now. Or not returning, but selling it. I sold it. Other than that, everything else I could have lived with. Especially that the picture quality is absolutely stunning. So instead, I am ordering a. Since I don't really need an Action Cam, I just wanted 4K. The bitrate was right, and the price was right. But I'm gonna go with a regular Sony camcorder that does 4K. I think it uses the same sensor, but it's a normal camcorder. It's considerably more expensive, almost twice the price. Twice the retail price of this one, so almost $1,000. So I'm going to be watching for when that one goes on sale, but it boasts many of the same recording features. Obviously it's not an action cam though, and same sensor, so I can expect some awesome quality. Actually it's a larger sensor too, so my night shooting would be better. All in all, if you're gonna pay $500, forget it. $400 maybe, $350. If you need a good decent action cam, I guess this would be it for $350. I can't compare to the 4K version of the GoPro. I guess that's the GoPro Black. So the GoPro Black is also 4K Ultra HD, and I do believe that only records, I want to say, in 60 megabit, whereas even though this says 100 megabit, it only did 95, which is still impressive, considering what I'm recording the review on is my Sony Handycam HDR PJ380. It's the one with the built-in projector. And even this thing at 25 megabit puts out a pretty decent picture, and I'm going to be just compare a non-fisheye lens to the fisheye. This is the shot I did with the 4K, but this is with my 1080, and then as soon as I stop, this will be the 4K.
Ice cream! I had to get ice cream.
Smile, cheese.